Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're with us here today. I have a lot to share with you. I'm Barbara Marville Kelly. Thanks for joining us. I am here with JR World Travel, Jackie and Ross. It's so exciting to have you here to talk about the importance of educating travelers today. And you know what I like about this is not only have you offered people personalized trips, but right down to the name of your business. Jackie Skelton and Ross Boblet, they both put their heart and soul into travel. And I'll tell you, it really is about education, isn't it, guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So what's so important about being educated to when you're thinking about going to travel? You mean I can't just book an airline flight or a cruise and just go on my merry way?
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. So tell me.
Honestly, we do try and have our clients to be better, safer travellers. Better education. Educated means the better way you do things. So can I choose the passports, for instance, to start with, okay? It's very important to have a passport today. The world's a different place. Why do you need a passport? You need a passport to get into an embassy. If you are down on a cruise and you don't have a passport, which sometimes you don't have to, and you're in Mexico, something happens, you can't fly home.
Ooh.
You can't fly home, so then you have to set about getting a passport. The TSA are still looking at it for internal in the USA, but they're looking at everybody having to have a passport to fly. So very, very important. So if you don't have a passport, go please and get a passport.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's one of the main reasons is if you're away and you're stuck somewhere, you can't fly.
That's kind of scary. So it's good to be prepared ahead of time.
Absolutely.
And educate yourself.
Absolutely.
And that's part of your personal touch.
It is. Yeah, when we have a client, and it's not just pick up the phone and yes, what do you want, go away. We ask a set of questions. We make sure that they have passports or the required documentation that they need.
Okay.
And everything else. Yeah.
So the passports, that is really a big deal, right, Ross? I mean,
It is,
Absolutely. And along with the passports goes having the backup. And today I brought along a little bit of a prop. It's just a simple envelope, but inside this envelope, you will find that no matter what you have in the way of in your wallet and so forth, if you want a copy of your passport, you want copies of your credit cards, marriage license, anything that's in your wallet, and the marriage license, of course, is in the case that you would have somebody perhaps steal your passport. But your passport should never be in the safe. It's supposed to be on your person all the time. And if you have an international driver's license, you have to have your state driver's license, your international driver's license, and your passport when you get stopped by a police officer.
see, these are things that the average person, they wouldn't know that, right?
No, they don't. And people are just so used to just hopping a ship and off we go.
Of course.
And without anything else. But when they get caught, and they do get caught because I get phone calls every week.
Sure.
Then it's another set of circumstances. Very, very difficult then to try and get everything back up and running quickly.
You know, this education thing is really important. I never would have thought about that before, but I'll tell you, to just know and be prepared ahead of time, you can save yourself a lot of grief, right?
Absolutely.
What about homeowners insurance? How does that affect your travel?
It's interesting because, people just pack up and go, but, it's like an unwritten law. But for people who are going to have an extended stay, and even if you're away for a week, I guess you should do it. But an extended period, please contact your insurance company. Make sure that if you're an extended stayer and you're out of the home, make sure that your homeowners is going to cover you for a leak, for your pool, for whatever. And otherwise, we have those people that we can put you in touch with. But it's an important thing. People just pack up and go and not worry about that.
Don't even give it a second thought.
No, come home and find it flooded and then find out the insurance company's not going to cover you. So just be aware, all insurance companies are different, but make sure your insurance company covers you.
And I would guess that this would also allow travelers to have more peace of mind and enjoy their destination the journey along the way, right?
That's right. They're not worried. They're not going, I wonder what's happened here. Hope everything's all right here. Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't take your pet with you, needless to say, your house is no different than your pet.
Right.
You have to keep in mind that it needs to be looked after as well, especially on an extended travel.
Especially on extended travel, because one never knows, and these are some really important things. Do's and don'ts on preparation for travel. I mean, those two are major items with the
Absolutely.
passport, your insurance. But what other things do you educate your clients on?
Travel protection.
Travel protection, okay?
Travel protection. It's important today to make sure when you are travelling and you're out of the country, please take out travel protection. For the simple reason is your medical that you have here back in the USA does not cover you when you're away. You're out on a limb. So it's a flat fee, it's not a lot, but you have peace of mind. If you get sick, you need a hospital or whatever, you've got an insurance policy back here to cover that for you. And you do not want to be stuck on a cruise in Mexico with no passport and no travel protection insurance.
Oh my goodness,
Then you are really, really in a bind.
that does put you in a bind, doesn't it? Well, you know, talking to you guys, you make it sound like you really become the best friends for your travelers. You are there for them through thick and thin, and even as you travel, if you're out on a cruise, everything goes through you so that everything is left to you. In fact, your tagline, I love it, just relax, we do it all for you. That gets
Yes,
my
it is.
attention. I love it.
It is, it's pretty good, yeah.
We have another one. It's you're only a client the first time. After that, you're a friend for life.
Aww.
Because when you come back, you have a smile on your face instead of having any stresses associated with your travel.
Stress-free
But
is a motto.
if you do have a mishap, shall we say, and you don't know what to do when you're on your, no matter where you're at in the world, you can, and you don't know who to turn to, you can always call us. And whether we can actually help you directly, we can certainly put you in touch with the proper people that you need to be in touch with. We can give you the phone numbers or make calls, even if it was like to an American embassy, to assist you if it required that. So
Well, that's exciting to know.
having somebody that you can count on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with I mean, both of you have been world travelers.
Yeah.
You're doing what you love what you're doing.
Oh,
And of
yeah.
course,
Absolutely.
you have that belief that there is no reason why a person can't go out and really enjoy themselves. And whether it's on land, in the air, on the sea, it doesn't matter. You're there for your clients.
Absolutely.
And you do put that personal touch, which is what I really love. And giving your customers that travel sort of outside the box mentality so that it really does become a memorable experience and they're going to want to come back to you.
Well, it's about, travel is about creating memories.
Yes.
You don't really want bad memories and everything before you go.
Right.
Okay, so stress-free, and we do it for you.
And that's correct. And in some cases, it's knowing what to look for where you're going.
Sure.
And of course, having recommendations as to where to go, perhaps where not to go.
Right.
That it becomes and makes for a better trip all the way around.
And that's what the ultimate goal is, right?
Absolutely.
So imagine, just sit back and relax. J&R World Travel will do it all for you from start to finish. To me, that is music to my ears. My next travel trip will be definitely with you two because you do put your heart and soul into it and you teach, you educate, you help with the know-hows, with travel docs, boarding passes, insurance, all that advice
Absolutely.
on the passports, which you were just saying, visas and everything.
Yep.
Everything we need to know to go out stress-free, to be able to enjoy that cruise, to be able to enjoy anything that we book with you
right.
two. You are right there. You become family, basically, is what I'm
we do.
hearing.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we do.
You are a
Yes.
family
Yes.
because if you look to us for advice, then you wouldn't be back as a potential friend after you were the client if we didn't give you good information.
Exactly. And just so you know, you want to check them out at their website too, because at jrworldtravel.com, everything is right there at your fingertips. Go ahead and check this couple out because when you are working with someone that has a passion for what they're doing, that passion is going to transcend into your unimaginable trip, your dream cruise, or whatever
Anything
it
it
is.
is.
Anything. So you can book weddings, baby showers, graduations, anything out
Absolutely.
there, right?
Yeah, right,
Absolutely. You know,
right.
the other thing that I like to say that we pride ourselves in, we are available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and I'll give you a quick synopsis. I had a lady over in Europe She calls me when she gets there. Jackie, she says, this hotel room is not what it's supposed to be. So put somebody on the phone to me that at least speaks English, I hope. But again, they talk to me and I just say, look, I'm the travel agent. I have the booking. This is the room that it was supposed to be. You either do it or you upgrade, and that's the choice you've got.
There you go. There you go.
So people do know when they're away, Europe, it doesn't matter. You can call us if you need to.
So that's wonderful. And that's always that comfort zone. And once working with you and see how your services are, you've really created what I consider like a travel niche out there
Yes.
in the travel world. You are licensed professional consultants,
That's
also
right.
known as agents, but there's no extra charge for your services, which
No,
that's
that's
also
correct.
music to my
That's
ears.
correct.
Right.
No.
And people who think that they can go to the internet and get better, or shall we say, a tighter budget price are absolutely incorrect. Whatever price we give you, it'll be exactly the same as what you could find on there. And in fact, if you wish to go and look, do your own research, then call us. Then we will then, shall we say, take care of all the tidy up to make sure that you get all of the perks that are associated with that maybe you wouldn't get if you did it and actually did the booking yourself online.
Sure.
I have clients that will go on a cruise, and at the end of the cruise, they often, for repeat customers, they'll give you something special. They'll do that. Then they come home, they call me, and then I transfer that booking to me. And often I can do better again for them as well.
See,
so.
isn't that wonderful? And you love to see people happy, too.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's our aim in life.
Yeah, and we do
happy?
not sell cheap, because cheap is something that you would come back, you'd be very unhappy with us, you'd never use us again, and it's not. How do I say? We have too much pride about sending you on something that is cheap, because we
Inexpensive
wouldn't
we
go.
can do.
Exactly. Well, I tell you, you've said it all. When it comes to education, I have learned more by talking with this couple than I ever have in all my years of travel, and I kid you not. So just imagine, sit back and relax. They will do it all for you. It's almost like the genie. I can kind of wiggle my nose,
Yeah, I'll pop out
and
of
my
the bottle.
wish is your command. There
Yes,
you
I'll
go.
pop out of a bottle for you, yeah.
I love it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
JR World Travel, you deserve it. So call them today and book early. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Barbara.
Bye. Thank you.